So, the video is going to be zoomed in. I didn't realize for 20 minutes. I don't know how to fix it because this game autosaves. And I'm sorry, things are going to look a little bit janky sometimes. That's all. That's the explanation. It'll be fixed after about 11 minutes. All right, bye. Greetings, I am CrossKnights, and this is Control. I'm here with Director Faden, and we're going to do the second of two DLCs. I personally think it's the better DLC gameplay-wise, and even story-wise. So, the other game was basically an advertisement for Alan Wake 2, I would think. But yeah, this one's a bit better thought out, I would say. And really quick, first of all, I wanna use this because I didn't really use it a whole bunch. Well, I have some weird ones that are not useful. I guess I'll just use this, even though I can't imagine. Ground stone damage after. Yeah, that's a very weird one. I guess I could shoot them on the ground, blow them up, and then ground slam. So maybe that will work, but I don't know. I have some pretty weird weapon mods I haven't really looked into, so I want to do that. But let's go talk to Emily Pope. That is how you initiate this DLC, if I remember correctly.
The slide projector requires a slide to open dimensional doorways. Then which is the object of power, the slide or the slide projector? Or is the distinction itself a fallacy?
I would believe that the distinction itself is a fallacy. I think all of the slides and the projector are probably one object of power that can just be separated. That's my guess, though.
I've looked through the docs we found in Dimensional Research. That slide projector is extremely powerful. You were right to shut it down.
Oh, I guess this isn't how I initiate this. Talk to the board. Do I actually have to go to the... You're serious, I have to go to the hotline chamber. I haven't been to the hotline chamber in so long. I, gotta be honest, forgot there was a hotline chamber, right? But alright, let's... Ran into a little few hiss. One or two hiss on the way, but... That's what I get for walking. I don't know why I even decided to do that, but okay. The music is still playing. Those hiss need to go and despawn. I'm on official director business here. Yep, it's ringing.
Even if it was a dream, I feel Darling reached out to me through the hotline. I have a feeling he and Trench won't be the only callers from the beyond.
You have seen the foundation base of the building. The house grew there. Everywhere. We are there. We have a socket door here.
Problem in the foundation. That was Ahti's vacation spot. We need to check this out.
So yeah, that's why it's called the Foundation. That's one of the reasons this DLC is called the Foundation anyway. It takes place in the bowels of the oldest house, where we met Ahti that one time.
Dark. Quiet. Trans-dimensional. This place really suits Ahti. So that etching is the door. Okay, let's try opening it.
Wait, the etching here? I was about to just run away from it, but yeah, okay, Polaris is showing the way. Even though I think Polaris is generated from me, but I don't see how Polaris can know things that I don't know, even if I'm generating Polaris. So is Polaris still a being within me, or am I Polaris? Whatever, it's all a little bit confusing. Hard to know how resonance synchronization with humans works, because it's a concept made up for this game and not really explained. Foundation.
No time for sightseeing. The board said this was an emergency.
Yeah, but the board's prima donnas. They don't know what it's like on the ground.
Looks like no one's been down here in a while.
Now, I currently believe I have Charge and Surge, which is a hilariously bad combination. I believe, and someone did point this out, I have a mod called Spam Mel. Now, I think the mods I have right now are better, but I think I should use it. Let's get rid of accuracy. It'll be fine. Yeah, a weapon. So basically, if I kill someone, my damage will be increased 100%. I don't know for how long, but could be fun. Since I just got rid of my accuracy, though. Yeah, that's actually ridiculous how inaccurate that got. But, you know, we'll see. The hell?
The crystals are kind of pretty. Emily would be having a field day down here.
My life's been a strange one. Certainly stranger than I'd like. But this place, it's something else. The floors crawl,
What's that light?
walls slither. It's a shifting pit. On the street, it's just another drab building standing there for anyone to see. But no one does. How did we miss it? Northmore. Acting director in Northmore now is on a train from Washington. He'll expect answers, which is why I'm making these tapes. They're evidence that I'm at least trying to understand. Father searched his entire life for something like this, and we find it 1 week after he's buried. He always hated irony. Of course, Father, the great director, Ash, would have been the first man in. And look at me, his bookworm son, the supposed head of research who can't stop his legs from shaking long enough to step over the threshold.
So that is, I don't think I'm wrong. You'd think I'd know all this because I beat it, but it's been like a year now. I don't remember everything. This takes place with Trench's predecessor, Northmore, just coming into power after the old director, Director Ash, died, and that was Director Ash's son, who was basically in Darling's position at the time. So, new director and head of research. Director North. Now, if you remember, and this is like a deep cut control fact that you could easily play everything and not realize, Northmore's still alive. He is, in fact, powering the entire facility in the fusion reactor. There's heavy evidence that that's the case, that the big power station has a essentially constantly nuclear fusioning Northmore contained within it. I really wish those would stop. I'm not going to do them, and I don't care.
The foundation. Bottom of the oldest house. Stop the hiss.
Marshall? How was she on the hotline? Unless she's dead. Jesus. She seemed like the kind of woman who could survive anything.
Yeah, so that's a problem. Now, if you remember, Marshall just disappeared. Basically, the last game was very bad for anyone who was the head of a department. That's why Langston at the end of last time, she's like, you want to be head of containment or something? And it's like, I know what happens to department heads. I'm not doing that. They all died. And yeah, Marshall's contacting me from the hotline, so that is a bad sign.
I only heard of the Foundation when I became head of operations. The very bottom of the oldest house. Director access only. Just the name alone is classified. Zachariah gave me a tour the day I was promoted. Said I should see it for myself, to understand. After that, I snuck down on my own from time to time to keep tabs on the place. And on them. But nothing ever changed down there. Not even the walls. It's solid, permanent, different from the rest of the house. Of course, they were always watching me. I never stayed long. I'm not stupid. I have to stop the hiss from finding this place. I'm the only one who can.
So now we know where she went. She went to check on the Foundation. She saw it with this new threat. Once it was immediately neutralized and her people are okay, she better check on the grounding of the entire house. And it looks like she might have been the only one who was aware of it. So, of course, she didn't tell anyone. And that was probably a mistake, considering she's contacting me from the hotline.
So the hiss found their way down here too, huh?
Knew it. Cool. So I don't need to kill them with spin for spam mail to activate. I can launch and then spin. That's huge. Spin was already ridiculous. If I essentially now have double damage, even though I have less accuracy, like... That was my entire clip. That's meant to be fired over the course of, like, 5 seconds. I can fire it over, too. It's, very good. I don't want to try... I want to try to use, like, rely on a little bit less, because I use spin a lot, because I just leveled it up the most, like, you know. But I want to use it a little bit now that I have spam mail on it. Hey, guys. Pull! Well, that was awesome. We've got a new control point. Did he just disappear? What the hell? Alright, well that was weird. That's encased in some type of rock. To mock me. No go. Had to try, though. Ayo! Spools. Well, nothing that abnormal seems to have happened except the hisser in here, but we could have guessed that was going to happen. Cave paintings. Now, I don't believe there's a million billion documents like they were in the last DLC. It's another reason I kind of didn't like it. I wish a little bit more was explore. Amazing. Amazing. Alright. God, I just found out my video, like, up to this point, it's been screwed up. And I'm gonna keep it going on. I'll figure something out. Ugh. Not had a lot of luck recently. Oh, God. Whee! They throwing spears at me? Yeah, these guys are new. Ha Cheeky melee boys.
The Hiss are using pickaxes now.
Alright, well... God, I can't believe oh, God. Psychonauts was at a different resolution, so I didn't change the video. I didn't look. I looked at the sound. I was like, oh, the sound's good. Didn't even notice I was zoomed in like that. Oh, God. All right. I'll figure it out. Figure it out. It'll be fun. Let's see. I'm glad I noticed before it messed up the entire episode. How many? I'm at 21 minutes in, though. Oh, my God. All right. I'll figure it out. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I should probably read the thing. I didn't read the last one, though, because I looked up and saw everything was screwed up. Here's Hiss Sharpened. So yeah, these guys kind of, like, do little quick steps. They're not sure if it's associated with any type of object of power. Let's see, Mr. Good News. So it looks like Northmore, at this moment, declared that this site needs to be closed. Only Ash is trying to make them stay there, and they've lost a lot of people. Also, this red sand is in beware of dangerous toxic geysers. All right, good advice, good advice. Yeah, the red sand was shown at one part, I forget what part, in the main game, and I'm guessing it's all sand that came from here. Also, there's a memo from Darling saying, do not touch my sand, essentially. But it's the same sand as from here, so I gotta assume this is where it came from. I have a feeling if I fall down there, I'll die. Can I get up there? I don't think so. Yeah, nope. Not gonna happen. I think I do know how to get up there, but I can't yet. Let's see. This way? Yep, there's a tunnel right here. And of course, I gotta explore that weird elongated hallway that's offshooting. Hello. Just leaving documents on the ground. These guys are litterers. Just littering. Alright, another blocked off entrance. Fair enough. So we won't explore that little offshoot. We'll go to another question mark room.
The astral plane is cutting into our dimension. What if this happens in the upper floors? It'll destroy the bureau.
Oh my. Did he just fall? I'll take it. I don't think he's coming back. Oh, these guys aren't the normal... Ah. These guys aren't the normal guys. They're like the guys that you train against. And now they're just fighting me in here. Okay. What? He's back! I thought I dealt with you and you fell off that cliff, you weirdo. Now you're just gonna come back like nothing happened? Ooh, that took a long time. Astral copy research. What the hell is that? Yeah, there's a lot of weirdness going on.
I wish I'd brought Emily with me. I could really use my head of research right about now.
Now, it's subtle, but you notice that Polaris just went off when she said that.
Marshall? Marshall! You're alive! Wait! It's Jesse! The director!
In case you don't remember me. She's gone.
Whoa. This place is huge.
Marshall? Can you hear me?
She was on the hotline, so that person couldn't have been Marshall, right? One problem at a time. Let's see what's going on with that pillar first.
Investigate the nail. Let me see if I can get to this research site. Ammo efficiency. We're good there.
So I can only choose one? I thought I was done with these tests.
So I can either get a weapon that shatters crystal or a weapon that creates crystal. I don't remember what I got the first time, but I know what I'm getting this time. I think. Right? Which one would be more interesting? They both have combat potential. What do you say about this one? Yeah, let's get this one. Huh, left hand, interesting. Oh, it's on the left side, that makes sense. Alright, challenge to use my new ability. So I'm the first person who's been able to use this ability, according to them. Foundations will crumble after being shaped. I don't know how long I have, but... got some time. But yeah, I can use this to get to areas that I couldn't get to otherwise. In certain situations, I can also use it to call a bunch of crystals down to crush my enemies, which is really why I was interested. The other one also has combat potential because you can use it to, like, shoot out certain floors that Hiss are standing on, so... they're both useful for combat. I was just trying to figure out which one would be more fun. And I think crushing people, probably. I don't know if I'm going to be reading all of that in my Hiss voice. That would take a very long time. I guess we'll see. So yeah, they're showing the combat applications too. Floating to Earth. Very nice.
Okay, let's review. This broken pillar is called the Nail. It was broken by something, and now the astral plane is bleeding into the foundation, which will destroy the oldest house, the bureau, and everyone inside. I need to find 4 locks, or keys, or whatever, to stop that from happening. But I'm the director. I've handled worse. This should be simple. Ish. You with me?
Okay, so she does still talk to Polaris. Interesting. But yeah, if Polaris really is just resonance, their original source being destroyed probably doesn't matter. Also, Darling contacted me from the phone, so he's somewhere else. His body's probably also been destroyed, but I bet he exists in some form also. I don't know, though. If they make a Control 2, which I hope they do, this game still hasn't gotten as much attention as, like, as Alan Wake and even Max Payne, I think. I wish more people knew about it. I want there to be more hype, damn it. More hype. Hype! So yeah, when you see those little outcroppings, that's when you can manipulate the crystal. Just enough to get up here. Cool. God, I'm still thinking about how I'm going to salvage the beginning of this video, but I'll figure it out. It'll be fun. Can't stop thinking about it, though. Because it is the... What's the date today? Is it the 14th? I've got a bunch of stuff to do the next 2 days. But, you know, I'm going to want to release this soon. I just released the last part of the DLC. So I don't have that much time. It's gonna take a while if I have to do corrective stuff, but we'll see. It'll be fine. What warehouse path? You know, as much as I wanted to use this, I just don't think I have the right add-ons. Like, the amount of damage it's doing is pitiful. Like, we got Rate of Fire and Blast Rate. Yeah, it's doing base damage, essentially, so I think I'm just gonna Shatter a little. Even though Shatter's, like, the worst spin. Let's go Shatter and Pierce. What about that? I think that could be cool. Charge shot time. Cool. What? It's so fast. Holy crap. All right, well, that's awesome. I really like that. Melee? What? Oh. I was like, why would it be telling me how to melee after all this time? They just set up a puzzle that, like, most people aren't going to get what's happening there. You could probably just telekinesis like normal, but they're just like, boom, you don't have to. The warehouse. Alright, complete the ritual at the warehouse. And I believe there is another tape talking about rituals. Yep. Ah, it's the board. I'm just going to read this one regularly if I can. Locks, keys, keep sockets, us here. Trapped hook, hidden, fed. We are old, young, extra life, or they are, with the director's help. Situation, information is subject to change. I have no idea what the hell they're talking about. At all. Foundation accident to Mr. Wilder from Marcus. Yeah, so they brought someone to make a map, and he saw something and went completely insane. Okay, so astral copy. The astral plane is now physically accessible. A torrent of new information has been collected on entities known as astral copies. So this was just written. This was written by Emily Pope. Interesting. Yeah, so those copies in the astral plane are made out of stone, apparently. Alright, someone steps on that, they're gonna get a nasty stab. Alright, history of the oldest house. I'll read that later. Let's raid the rest of the rooms. Ooh! Okay. That shower isn't... Look, there's this ridiculous, insane side quest that gives you an asinine reward. And I really want to do it. So I'm probably going to do it. And I watched a video of how to... It's like an 8-step procedure. That shower head has to do with one of the steps. I didn't even watch the whole video. The video outlining it was like 11 minutes, too. It's very complicated.
Is this a Bureau ID badge? Looks so old. Hope will definitely want to see this.
Alright, so I just got some type of special item. That's related to one of the side quests. Which I didn't do originally, but we're gonna do it this time. No access, alright. Have I... That's a... I wonder if I'm standing on those spikes and I activate the power, will I die? I am curious to know this. Curious enough to try it? I don't know. But maybe. Yeah. Cool. So now that attack is a bit more viable. I wish it didn't use up all of your energy, though. It's not, like, that good to justify that, right? Like, it makes it really worrying to use in certain situations. Mainly just because you then can't evade or use your shield. You're a lot more vulnerable afterwards.
Weird place to leave an ID card, but okay.
That's 2 ID cards. Alright. I wonder if they're all around this area. So nothing there. Holy crap, where the hell did that come from? Oh, hello. Oh god, there's a lot of them. Ow. Well, this is bad. Can I get enough health before I die? Nope. He got me from behind. Well, at least the save point was right there. I didn't expect them, like, the music didn't even start. I just got some crap thrown at me. Alright, before... I was rudely interrupted before. I think I already went in there, right? I don't know. There's a lot of different research huts. Yeah, I went in there, got the ID. There's a cave system there, which I don't even know. Let's check here first. Right? No, I think that's where I'm supposed to go, so we're gonna check here first. Yeah.
28 days now spent inside what we're calling the oldest house. Northmore insists on the name. I'm too tired to ask why. I'm not sleeping well. Per orders, me and my research team have established a permanent examination lab in the Foundation. I basically live down here now, like the obedient head of research Father raised me to be. I spend my days investigating that odd pillar where Northmore found the handgun. The work was half-hearted at first, I admit. But then I discovered numerous non-Aristotelian energy channels converging at its base. Ley lines, dragon roads, Hyligalinian, call them what you want. But this pillar is the Crossroads. I started building something. Equal parts talisman and technology. An array that can impose order on the ley junctions. That's the idea, at least. We'll see when I'm done. I prefer to work away from the pillar. I'm not the only one who feels like that thing has eyes.
Alright, which one was that? 3. Alright, so I missed log 2. They are in order, but you don't necessarily find them in order. Shield injure energy recovery. That sounds interesting and like something that I probably won't be using. Weird. Why did they have cubes like that? Why can't I use my mental powers through fences? Are they magic fences? There's no such thing as magic, you say. It's just anything is possible. Fair enough, but you know what I mean. I just Tim Allen'd there. No one knows who Tim Allen is. Fine. Let me... Where are we going? I mean, I was hoping to do one ritual. But I don't know if I have time. I think that power core was not charged. Alright, that one is, though. Not all power cores have that sweet Northmore energy. There we go. Alright, let's see what that said. So it looks like Northmore, actually made the power cores. I'm gonna read those other two later. It wouldn't be later that they were powered with, like, the Northmore energy, but, interesting. So I guess they take the power cores, they probably charge them, at the power station where Arish worked, and then they could just be plugged into different places. They seem pretty heady, video. Like, if you don't have psionic abilities, I wonder how they're actually moved around by the people that work here.
Entry day plus 51. Northmore has ordered an all-hands search for objects similar to the service weapon. He claims there are more in the house, though I don't see how he's so certain. He's been strange lately, talking about joining greater causes, and frequently mentioning the pyramid. After pressing him, he finally described this pyramid to me. Inverted, black, mathematically perfect. Oddly enough, Adam and the other id have shown me numerous inverted triangles painted on the cave walls. Surely there's a connection, but I don't see it yet. As far as occult symbols go, triangles are by no means rare. Flood, Levi, Kroll, they used that shape like it was going out of fashion. Standing on their base, triangles signify stability and strength. Inverted on their points, they represent conflict and stagnation. Of course, the orientation is just a matter of perspective. Looking at the pyramid from below gives you one, from above, another. Northmore says he looks up at the inverted pyramid. I have to wonder, is anyone standing over it, looking down?
So there's a few things that we've learned from this recording. One, the service weapon came from the foundation of the nail, the thing that we're trying to repair. Two, Northmore's the one that started calling this place the oldest house. It was not called that before him. And three, he started looking for more objects of power after getting the service weapon. Well, yes, I'm gonna... Alright, like 2 more minutes. Those recordings eat up a lot of time. Nothing of note. So bright, jeez. Well, alright, I'm at a save point. I should probably end it here. I feel like not a lot happened, though. Let's go a little bit further. Let's go a little bit further. I wanted a bit more to happen. There we go, happenings. Can't teleport out of my seas. Oh crap, sniper. Ha ha! Alright, good, I got the sniper. I love capturing these guys. Alright, now we got a bunch of them. We got two teleporty bash guys. Oh god. Oh god. Holy crap, I'm getting hit a lot, but there's so much health laying around. Alright. How'd my sniper get all the way over there? Oh, were you hitting me? I'm gonna guess yes, but it looks like he was also getting hit, so. Did that not do damage because I captured him before it hit me? That's weird. That's how that would work, but whatever. Alright. Look at that. Yeah, they were mentioning there's a bunch of different, like paintings on these caves. Is that a token? Yeah, there's just a jukebox token, which is something I haven't dealt with yet. I'm thinking stream for that one. Quay? Oh, that thing just exploded. Huh. Now, this is where I came from, right? Yeah. So what was the purpose of this? There must be something more, right? Yeah, let's go to the other direction. Floaty, float, float. Like, I believe this DLC... Ooh.
Damn gun. Faye. Not sure she's ready.
I'm here, aren't I? I saved the Bureau once, and I'll do it again.
Yeah, that's the thing. Why would she come here without telling me? She didn't trust me yet. Yeah, she didn't trust me yet. Alright, Meteor Supplemental. Yeah, I don't know. I'll figure it out. I just went back to the beginning of it. I'm going to hear what Marshall had to say, and that will be it for this episode. And then we'll figure out how to deal with that section of the warehouse later. So, I am CrossKnights. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you, as always, to my patrons. And here's Marshall. Later.
I've served under 2 directors. 3 now, I suppose. Trench and I worked our way up together. We made it through the tough cases, the bad days, the casualties. He was the epitome of a good agent. Smart, decisive, selfless. And he picked up that damn gun. Becoming director is a formal process overseen by the board. Lots of ritual and mystery. After that, key staff provide detailed briefs on all classified matters, past and present. But with Faden, well, there's no protocol for field promotion. The girl's smart, has a good head on her shoulders. I'm trusting her to handle the hiss upstairs, while I hold them off here. All this shit with the nail, the board, I'm not sure she's ready. Besides, I work better alone.